Hello, hello, guys. Okay, everybody good? No. Okay, everybody good? No. We're going live in a bit. Okay. So let me know if are going live in a bit. Okay. Let me know if you're joining us, if you can see me and if you can hear me. Okay. Just drop me a message in the chat box. So good evening, everybody. So we will be looking at different markets tonight. All right. All right, good. Matthew, good evening. How you doing? So, like I said, in this month of May, one of the things we'll be doing is, I feel, as we are doing the trainings, as I'm doing the trainings, it's going to make a lot of sense if also we are doing, live market analysis like this. Although the market has not opened, also this is not live, but this is, this will help you to understand what the market is likely to do, right, for the week. So what I'm going forward, probably starting sometime this week, what we're going to be doing is so one of the things we're going to be doing is that we'll also be like I said the last time when we had the meeting, that we are going to be having like maybe 3 times in a week, where we're going to be doing, I'll be placing trades, live. And then I'll be telling you the reason why I'm placing that trades, right? So that way, if you are still learning to be faster, you'll be learning faster, right? So that is what we're going to be doing going forward. Then we still have some, man. For those that have been following the trainings, that the free trainings, I'm very sorry that I put it on hold for now. I've been so busy with some other things, but probably this week or next week we'll start again where we'll be doing trainings on. I'm looking at we'll do liquidity. We'll be looking at liquidity. We'll be looking at algo market structure. We have not done algo market structure. It's one of the things that we're going to be looking at. Okay. So if you want me to look at any instrument tonight, please drop the instrument in the chat box on YouTube. If you want me to look at any instrument. All right. Also, for those of you that have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you are subscribing on this live. Ensure you subscribe. All right. So give me let's wait like 2-3 minutes. Let's have more people join us. Okay. I think we just have about few people. A few people are coming on. I can see some few people are just coming on. So we'll be kicking off very soon. So the markets, the instruments, that we'll be looking at tonight, we'll be looking at gold. I noticed that a lot of people trade gold in the community. So we'll be looking at gold, we'll be looking at NASDAQ. I don't used to trade NASDAQ before, but this year I've started trading NASDAQ and it's been very beautiful. and the way it moves, I think it even moves more than gold. All right, so then we look at S&P 500. We look at Bitcoin. We'll also be looking at Bitcoin. We'll also be looking at currencies. We're looking at pounds, euro, USD, and some other currencies. So I can say, okay, somebody said, Abiola Balogun said we should look at gold. Okay. Ebenezer, USD card. Okay, gold. Okay, gold. Okay, no problem. So, okay, since there's a lot of people talking about gold, so one of the things we'll be looking at for gold, what I'll be doing is I'll be looking at if you look at my screen, you notice that I'm in a gold trade. You remember the link I dropped in the group for Trading View? Trading View is having this competition where they are giving out, they want to give out, I think it's $25,000 or no, $45,000. I think they have 3 people that's going to be sharing that money, or 4 people, I can't remember. So, and and for you to participate in this competition, you must actually have, I think you must actually have their premium account. You must pay for that. This is their premium account. So, and because I have a premium account, I have a 1-year subscription for TradingView. So they gave me actually, I think they gave me 100,000. Hold on, let me go look for that thing. Okay, it's right about here. Okay, I can find it. I can find it somewhere here. All right. So they gave me, and I'm in a good trade. As you can see, I'm in a buy. So I was just testing it. I was just testing it with this with gold the other day. So I was using small lot size. So this week I'm going to be really trading it like I'm supposed to trade it. So it's actually 100,000 account. If you can see where my cursor is, you can see my equity that I made $743 on it. I was just playing with it. I think during the week I placed, as you can see, I did Euro USD, I did Pounds USD, I did Bitcoin, and then now gold. All right, so I'm still in that good position. It's still running. I left it to run at market close. Okay, JPYPS. All right, so let's go. So we'll be looking at one of the things we'll be looking at. Like I said, people say we should look at gold. Let me take this down. So if you look at gold is is sitting. It has been troubling I'm actually on this chart. I'm actually on the daily time frame. So it's been battling 2,260, this area. So gold is bullish. So I'm actually looking for a buying opportunity. If you attended the market structure training where I spoke about, where we delve extensively into market structure, and I spoke about the fact that when you have a bullish instrument, what you want to be looking for, buying opportunity. That's why I say that I'm looking for buying opportunity around this support. All right. So what you want to do, let's say, and don't forget that anytime we have a bullish movement, we always have something that looks like this. Price is always creating a higher low, and in creating that higher low, price will pull back after a break of structure. Please, I'm not going to be going over this one. If you didn't see those videos, maybe you should check in the group. I dropped the link. So after each break of structure, price will pull back towards the previous low, right? To pull back towards the previous low to create another low, which is a higher low. And then it does this, and it will break this previous high to create a new high, okay, known as a higher high. And so you always have something that looks like this. If you look at gold pattern, that is what gold has been doing for several months. And as a smart trader, what you want to do is you want to be looking for a buying opportunity. So I'm hoping that gold doesn't break this support. But if you go to the higher time frame, let's go to the weekly time frame, what you will notice is that gold is already printing a bearish structure, right? A bearish structure in the interim mode. And I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to be doing some, deep dive into price action tonight. I'll just go over it. I'll just mention it. If you want to learn about price action, I have a video on this channel. I also drop the link on the group. You can go and check it. So if you look at what gold is doing, you notice that this is purely a bullish market. As you can see, it's purely a bullish market. And you see that at each high, we always have price take out the previous all these historical high. Like this one we have around there. Gold printed this high since August 2020. That was 4 years ago. And price took it out in October 2023, which is last year. Sorry, November 2023. Sorry, this particular high, sorry. Price took it out in December 2023. I don't know anybody, if you belong enough in the group, you notice that when gold printed this reversal, this particular reversal, this one here, let me mark it out. This one that we have around there. You know, when we have gold printed that high, that I took some sell and I dropped some sell signals in the group, and I followed up that movement up to this point. But you notice that even after printing this long candle, this long reversal candle, that price didn't even do much. That price, see what price did, and afterwards see what price now did. So this is the danger of trying to trade against the trend. There's a friend of mine. I'm going to be bringing him on this call one of these days. He doesn't trade counter trend. No matter how long that counter trend is, he will not trade it. He will always wait for market to. If market is bullish, we will always wait for market to bottom, to form support before he start buying. If an instrument is a bearish instrument, what it does is that he waits for that market to form tops. He will never counter trend. He doesn't trade counter trend, no matter how long that counter trend is. Like if you look at what gold did here now, this is ordinarily, if you see this candle on a higher time frame, you will feel that at least when I was selling around there, and I was expecting that price should at least come to this zone before we have this breakout. But price didn't do that though. Look at what price did. Price just came here, and you know, after several weeks, because it took like 1, 2, 3, 4, it took like almost 2 months. Price just came here and formed support, and then took out this high. So that's the danger of trading counter trend. In trading counter trend, you want to be very smart and you want to be very fast. You want to ensure that immediately after you see a strong reversal at a higher time frame, probably on a monthly time frame or a weekly time frame, you quickly want to enter. You don't want to wait too long, right? So and that is why for me I trade both direction, but I'm always very careful when I'm trading a counter trend, because I'm aware that this is a counter trend. That's why as a trader, you have to be aware. If you are trading a counter trend, you have to know that, okay, I'm actually trading a counter trend. For example, if you are selling gold, just know that what you are doing is that you are trading a counter trend. And as one of my friends also will say, the guy will say, you are swimming against the tide. You know, if you have ever seen a river, if a river is flowing downwards and you are trying to swim upwards, that person is going to die. Or if you have ever seen this guy that are surf, or they call them surfer, all these white guys that put a skateboard on the water on the beach, and they saw, what they do is that, you know, they ensure that they follow the tide of the waves. If not, they can drown. So for gold, for me, I'm looking for support, and I'm thinking that gold might likely support here. We might likely have something that looks like this, and then continue this trend. You know, so I'm actually in a buy trade, you know, around this support, as you can see. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, let me go to the 4-hour time frame. And then I'm hoping that this support, if this support holds, I'm going to be holding this trade, hoping that price comes to this area, come and take this area. Then I'll take out my first profit, and then I'll be waiting. What I will do is that I'll take the first profit as soon as price comes in, and then if price pull back, and I see that price form another support, I'll add another position. But before I do that, I would have locked this one in. I would have make sure this one is break even, so that in case price comes there and knock me out, I know I'm not at a loss, but I know that I'll put something in my pocket, right? So that is what I'm doing with gold right now. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. You will notice that price have actually tested this support for so long. So price has actually tested the support for so long. So I'm hoping that price will, if this support holds, as you can see, we're having so many bounces of this area. We're having so many reversal candlesticks that are bouncing off this area. So if this support holds, that means I expect price to continue to the upside. I expect price to do this. All right. So I'm still holding this position. As you can see, I'm off by $137. I didn't put no stop loss, but I'm watching. If price closes below the support, I'll just close the trade and then wait for price to bottom. Now, this is what you want to do. What if price closes below the support, right? I'll wait for price to do whatever it wants to do, probably come out of this. If price breaks this support, it's likely to come to this area, to this next support at 2,228. All right. Then I'll be waiting for price to form a support again before I take it back. But gold is bullish, so I don't want to be looking for a selling opportunity right now. Okay, for gold, I'll rather wait for me to see a very clear support like just like here. This is a very good support that I'm looking at. But paraventure price now breaks it. All right. And in trading, you want to look at the two scenario. The first scenario that we first of all look like, if this support holds, price continue to the upside. But if this support gets broken, we'll take our loss and then we'll wait. We'll wait again. It's about waiting. Like I always tell you, while you are waiting, you can now say, okay, let me go and look at what other players are doing. That's okay. Let me see what are other players doing, right? Now it's okay. Since gold is not ready, let me go and look for other pairs. But then you want to keep your eyes while you are waiting. Let's say price now breaks the support and hits my stop loss. I'll take it as a loss. That one, I'll wait for another opportunity. So then while I'm waiting for another opportunity, I'm looking at other pairs and other assets. So let's look at NASDAQ. How many people trade NASDAQ in the house? You can drop, if you trade NASDAQ, just drop a message on the chat. Let me know if you trade NASDAQ. Make sure you subscribe, guys. I need you guys to subscribe. I need you to like. That's the only way you can help this channel so that we can grow. We need more people in this community. If you trade NASDAQ, let me know. So let's go and check NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ also, in one of my accounts, I'm in a buy around there. I'm still holding that buy. I think I'm up significantly by some percentage, and I've even taken some profits on NASDAQ. I'm locked in, and I've locked in the remaining balance. I want it to run. All right. So for NASDAQ, let's go to the weekly time frame. As you can see, we have this pullback. Just like gold, NASDAQ has been very bullish for the past couple of years. What you want to do is if you look at what NASDAQ has been doing, it's been very, very bullish for the past couple of years. So nobody trade NASDAQ. I've not seen anybody comment that they trade NASDAQ. Drop your comment. If you trade NASDAQ, let me know. Guys, let me know if you trade NASDAQ. What you want to do is to look at what NASDAQ has been doing. All right, so moving on. So for me, if you look at NASDAQ, it's been super bullish also. Look at that. It's been super bullish. According to market structure, we have a higher low. This is a higher low. I'm actually on the weekly time frame. You can see that this is a higher low. It's higher than this one. This is and we have a higher high, higher than this one. All right, so we have something that looks like this. All right, you see that price continuously prints a higher low and a higher high. Okay. Price continuously, for NASDAQ, and then we are likely to break out this high. So the way price is doing, all right now. So according to market structure, price after a break of structure, we have a break of structure here, and price. I was expecting NASDAQ to actually pull back all the way to this area before we have this bounce. But then market seems to have another idea. But then I won't be because I'm already in a buy around there. I'm still holding some of these positions. Let's assume I've not entered this position. I will not try and jump in a buy right now at the way it is right now. It's either I wait for price to pull back properly. That is, if this high holds, let's assume it now. This new week we'll be watching if this high holds. All right. But for Nasdaq, looking for buying opportunities is better. If this high holds, price might likely to back further. You might likely see something that looks like price test this high, come back to the low, to this area, and then we have this boom. All right. So this is what I'm feeling is going to be the likely scenario for Nasdaq. So, but like I said, if you have missed the buy for Nasdaq, you don't want to jump in on the buy right now. You want to wait after market open. You want to see if price will pull back. Okay, that's what you want to do. You want to wait if you are going to have a pullback before you start buying. I'm already in a buy for Nasdaq, so I'm still holding. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame for Nasdaq, for NAS 100, let me go to NAS 100 properly. I don't know why this thing is showing this way. It's the same thing. Okay, hey, I prefer this one. This one is better. That one is broken everywhere. I don't know why. Okay, this FX open. So this is 4-hour. You can see that price actually bottom around this area. We have this bottom. So let's hope that it holds. If it holds like the way it is, I expect that market open, we can have something that looks like this and price will come and take this area. So you don't forget what I said earlier. You want to avoid swimming against the ocean. Nasdaq is bullish. Nasdaq is bullish. Is strictly bullish, and is obvious on the higher time frame. If you look at the weekly time frame, if you are trying to pick a top for Nasdaq, I'm sorry for you. You want to wait for it to pull back properly. Look at that. You want to wait for it to actually pull back properly. Like I said, don't forget when we had market structure, is that what we said was that if a market is bullish, what you want to do is that you want to look for buying opportunity. You want to look for buys. And then this has been very bullish. All right. So let's look at somebody said, okay, we've looked at gold. Has gold completed its correctional move? Well, as long as Abidemi said, as gold completed its correctional move. If that support holds for gold, this is looking like if this support holds for gold and we continue the upside, then we can say it has completed our move. But as long as this high is still holding this 2,430, as long as it holds, I don't know. I wouldn't say until I see this high taken out. But right now, where we're sitting at this support, we bounce off this support a couple of times. If this support does not break, if it doesn't break this support, if it continues to the upside, and properly, if I see a strong bullish engulfing candle at least on the daily time frame around this support, I would say that correctional move has been completed. But right now, I'm already in a buy move. As you can see, I'm up by just it's small money though, but I'm holding it. I'm holding it to see, and I'm waiting to see what will happen this week if this support is going to hold. So let's move on to another asset. Let's check what Bitcoin is doing. After checking Bitcoin, somebody said we should check GA, pounds AUD. Okay, Ebenezer Olani said we should check USD card. Okay, we'll check USD card. So okay, Bitcoin seems to have bottom around 57,000, and we are moving up. I'm holding Bitcoin. If you've been following this channel, you know I'm a Bitcoin holder. I'm holding some significant amount, and I'm up significantly with Bitcoin. I've been holding it for over a year, and I'm hoping that we'll break out from this area. I'm hoping I will break out from this area at least around, once I start seeing Bitcoin around 100,000. Once I start seeing Bitcoin around 100,000, I'll start taking profit. I'll start doing DCA out from Bitcoin. So I'm hoping that Bitcoin breaks this area. But Bitcoin is bullish. Bitcoin is bullish. I think I took some Bitcoin trade on this account last week, but they're just minor. That's for this day to do day trade though. I took some Bitcoin trade. Yes, I took some Bitcoin. Oh, okay, it was a sell. I took a sell. Okay, I took a buy. I took a sell. I was just testing it. Then I was testing this trading view competition thing. All right, so for Bitcoin, what I want to do, if you have not entered Bitcoin, you want to look for opportunity, if you want to look for pullback and then you take a buy, it seems Bitcoin seems to have bottom around this 57,000. It seems to have bottom around this 57,000. All right, so let's move on. Somebody say I should check GU. Okay. Luckily, I'm on GU. Okay, let's look at GU. So let's look at GU. We're going to look at pounds USD. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm going to wait. Oh yeah, go and subscribe. Go and subscribe and ensure you also like the video. Okay. So let's look at what pounds is doing. Pounds USD. The overall trend. What is the overall trend for pounds USD? Somebody let me know. What's the overall trend? Adekunle, Adeleye, you are the one that's asking for pounds. What's the overall trend for pounds? On price action that we had, what's the overall trend for pounds? The overall trend for pounds is what? Is bearish. Pounds is what? The overall trend. Let's go. If you go to the monthly time frame, if you can't see Poppy on weekly and daily, you will see it on monthly time frame. I've explained this, so just zoom out. I've explained this so many times. Look at it. If you look at it on the monthly time frame, the overall trend is what? Is bearish. Right? It's simply bearish, like this. So any buying that you are doing in pounds, just know that it's a correction. Just know that it's a pullback. It's a pullback. So as you can see on the monthly time frame, it's bearish. But right now, for me, pounds seems to, let's go. If you look at it, let's look at the daily time frame. We check the daily time frame first. We saw this pullback. This pullback is telling me that you see this strong pullback after NFP on Friday. So we are still within this zone. Pounds is still trading within this is still trading within this this is actually our swing structure for pounds on the higher time frame, this area. So, and you can see that this is a bullish trend. All right. So on Monday, which is when market open in the next couple of hours, all right, what I'll be waiting for is if I see a pull, I'll be waiting for something that looks like this. I'm waiting for opportunity to sell pounds. I'll be looking for opportunity to actually sell pounds. So for me, let me tell you the way I trade. If I'm watching a particular asset, is that on Monday I don't rush into the market. I wait for the market to open properly, probably after some couple of hours, probably after say 8 hours or 16 hours. By that time, you would have seen enough liquidity in the market. You would have seen the direction the market wants to take, and then you can now follow. All right. So pounds look bearish to me, though it's still holding. This support is still holding. This support seems to still be holding. Okay. But we have this, I'm actually on the 4-hour time frame right now. On Friday, we have this pullback after NFP. So this area, I'll be looking on the 4-hour time frame. If I want to day trade pounds, I'll be looking at this axis as a swing structure, as one swing structure. This one right there. This one right here it's acting as my swing structure. So I'll be waiting for price to, I'll be seeing what reaction price will be doing around there. But we already have this pullback for pounds. So if price comes to this area on the 4-hour time frame and I see another pullback, I'll jump on a sell and my stop loss will be above this area, somewhere around there. Okay, that's for pounds. That's if I want to trade it as a day trader. All right. So let me take this out. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm sure you do so. Okay. I want us to grow this channel. Okay, so somebody said, okay, let's look at the JPY pairs. I've seen somebody mention the JPY pairs. The JPY pairs has been pulling back. We saw some massive pullback on last week, as you can see. But don't forget that the JPY pairs are bullish because the Japanese index is super bearish. It's one of the worst. Has been one of the most bearish. One of the weakest currency. One of the weakest index this year. Even for not only this year, since about more than 10 years now. So any selling opportunity for JPY pairs is a correction. Is a correction. Okay. So as you can see, I've already identified I'm on the weekly time frame. My swing structure is within this area. That's 200. This I'm on GJ. It's within 200.58 and 177. Okay. So this is looking very bearish. So if I see price do this, I'll be selling GJ. If I see price come to this area, I'll be taking a sell. I'm actually expecting a very a pullback from GJ to the upside before I sell. And then don't forget that what I'm doing right now, if I'm selling GJ, I'm actually counter trading. I'm trading the counter trend, and I'll be very careful trading it. Such positions, probably I'll just hold it for some couple of days. Probably if I see like 200, 250, 300 page, I'm out. Why I'll be waiting for price to come to this area and form support before I start buying. Now, as a trader, you have to be informed. When you are taking a trade, you have to know this trade I'm taking, is it a counter trade? What I mean by that, am I trading against the major trend? So when you're trading against the major trend, like for GJ now, GJ is a bullish instrument, has been bullish for years. If you go to the monthly time frame, look at the monthly time frame. It's actually been bullish from here, and this is since 2020, and so for 4 years straight now we've been having a bullish trend for GJ. We having GJ doing this, but overall on the monthly time frame, GJ is actually what? On the monthly time frame, if you look at it from August 2007, it's been bearish, but then we bottomed out in January 2012, where my cursor is, and ever since, we've been going to the upside. So for the past since 2012, so for the past 12 years, 2012 to 2024, that's 12 years, right? So, and the JPY index have not changed because it's just been going down. But in the interim, because the weekly time frame is telling us that it closed. We have GJ closed the week. We have GJ closed the week super bearish, as you can see if you look at this candle. Right, this is a very strong pullback. So if I'll be looking for selling opportunities around this area, that's if I see price pullback. The price pullbacks properly, I'll be looking for selling opportunities around this area, and then I'll be taking a sell, and my stop loss will be above here. But don't forget that once you are doing that, you know that you are doing a counter trade. So you want to be very careful, okay? Because price can actually come here and break this area and continue to the upside. But based on what we have, what this reversal can do for the weekly time frame, I'll be risking taking a sell for GJ. All right. All right. So I'll answer your. Somebody say we should check Euro. It's the same thing, you know. You can see the pullback. You can see that pullback for Euro JPY. It's the same. If you go to the daily time frame, it's the same. It's pulling back. But like I said, I actually expect a pullback. I actually expect price to pull back to the upside and form a reversal again, probably on the 4-hour time frame. Before we have this move come down. All right. Okay. All right. So okay, let's check GA. Abidemi said we should check pounds AUD. Okay, let's check pounds AUD. Let's go to Forex and check pounds AUD. One thing I need you to take away from this thing is that you want to know the direction, the overall direction of an instrument, and the only way you can do that, is on the higher time frame. You want to check the higher time frame. That's the only way you can know the overall trend. And if you check on your daily time frame, sometimes you will not see properly on daily time frame. So what you want to do is, let me take away all these drawings. So what you want to do is that you want to check on weekly time frame. Say you go to the weekly time frame. So you want to look at the weekly time frame first. You want to zoom out. You want to actually zoom out because that's where you see properly. Okay, as you can see on my weekly time frame, GA is actually a bearish instrument. It's been bearish for years. So any buying opportunity for GA, although you can see that we've broken this channel, we broke out of this channel. I'm on the weekly time frame right now, and then each time we break out, how you will know that an instrument is bearish or is bullish is that every time there's a breakout from a channel, normally you expect price to do this, right? You expect price to come back and test this trend line and then continue to the upside. But what you will notice is that even after breaking out from this channel, what price did was that price broke out from this channel and then pull back. You see that it broke out, pull back, and then now it has broken out again. So probably in the next couple of months or so, we might have price also to still do this. So the idea of you checking a higher time frame is so that you can have an idea of what price is doing, of what that instrument is doing, right? So that you can know that, okay, this instrument is overall is a bearish instrument. So if I'm buying, I'm trading a correction. So that because you are informed, you will know what to do per time. The reason and the difference between you and someone that is not that informed is that the person will just say, this is selling, they will sell. And they will not be because they are not aware that it's correction that they are trading, they will be trapped. But if you are informed, you will not be trapped. You will not be trapped. Already at the back of your mind, you already know that, okay, this instrument is a bearish instrument. So if I see a buy opportunity and I'm buying and I'm taking, do I say, am I saying you should not even take a buying opportunity? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that because you are informed that an instrument is bearish, and when you are buying, you already know that, okay, I'm trading correction. So when I'm buying, I know that it's correction and I'm trading. So I'll be careful. Because some correction can last for months. Some correction can last for 3, 4, 5 months. And then some correction, you can see 3,000 pips, 4,000 pips. So, but then while you are trading it, you know that, okay, see this thing is correction because so that way, you know that when the market is turning, you will know. As compared to somebody that, does not zoom out, does not check the higher time frame, and is not aware, that person will be trapped. That's the difference. All right. So So GA for me is super bearish, as you can see. For years, it's been bearish. If you zoom out properly, you know that it's a bearish instrument. But then also for years, it has bottomed since 2013. That's over 10 years. All right. So, but for now, let's see what it's doing. Let's go to lower time frame and check. So it's selling right now. So one of the things you want to identify on this weekly time frame is that price is pulling back, right? So let's go to the daily time frame so that we can see properly. So you can see that price has broken structure. Price has broken structure around there. This structure has been broken. All right. So as a student of market structure, you know that after a structure has been broken, what do you expect? You expect price to do this, to come back inside, and then boom. So already at the back of your mind, you are expecting a pullback. As a student of market structure, you know you don't want to place a sell immediately after market open around there. That would be disastrous. So you know that as a student of market structure, I've taught you guys so many times, you don't place a sell around support and you don't place a buy around resistance. So we already have an established support. So you want to wait for price to pull back for you properly and then you sell. Because we know that structure has this price has broken structure for this instrument. So already, and we already established, if you watch my market structure video very well, you should know that from here, from this support, this is the next support, but price is likely to come and test. From this support to this resistance in the interim, this resistance is our market, is our what? Is our swing structure. This is actually our swing structure. Let me remove this one. So from here to here is our swing structure. Where's my, from here to here? From here to here like this, that's our swing structure. So, but then market price has just broken structure. So as a student of market structure, like I explained earlier, you want to wait for price to do this for you, and then boom. All right, so you are waiting right now as market open. Don't jump on a sell yet. If you don't see a pullback, like I always say, sometimes if market open, price will not pull back. Price will just break this support and continue. Price will break this support like this and continue the downtrend. If you open if you are following this instrument and then you notice that price just broke support at market open, just leave it alone. That's the way me I trade though. Because this market has taught me a lot of lessons. It has taken a lot of my money, so I'm wiser now. I don't chase it. I'll wait for it. If it doesn't do what I expect it to do, I'll just let it go. There will be another day. If you don't have, and that's why the last meeting that we had, I said, if you have not been profitable or if you are just starting out, don't focus on trading alone. Look for something else to do, because there are sometimes market don't do what you expect it to do. So that when that happens, you can just go and do what other things that you can do to make money while you are keeping your eyes on that instrument for it to until that instrument is ready to do what you expect it to do, until you see your setup. That's the idea. If you don't have anything you want to do, like one of my friends used to say, go and sleep. If you don't like sleeping, go and play game. Go and play football outside. If you can't play football, if you have a game on if you have PS, plug in your PS and play. See, it's better for you to be playing PS than for you to lose money. Because this market always presents opportunity every time. There's another opportunity. If you lose a trade, if you lose a trading opportunity, is not the end of the world. It will present another opportunity. It does it every time. One of the problems that newbies have, and I'm talking from experience, it used to happen to me too. If I miss a trading opportunity, I'll say, I miss that trade. then I'll be sitting on the system and looking for any slight opportunity. I'll jump inside. Let's say I'm expecting that price. I expect that instrument to sell, and I missed it when it happened. Immediately I see another selling opportunity. I'll just jump on it without thinking, and then I'm trapped. And then you now have a lot of drawdown. Now that's when you now have minus 200 pips, minus 500 pips. And then at that point, you're already trapped. Already, let's say at minus 200 pips, you're already, and your account is just $2,000. And then you are already at minus 1,000. You will not want to close that trade until you have margin call. And so it's better for you to sometimes, when you don't see that opportunity, when you have missed an opportunity, just leave it alone. Let it go. It will present another opportunity. It always does. This market has been here for years, and it will be here for another many years. So it's better to trade that way. All right. So somebody said we should look at oil. US oil. I don't trade US oil, but let me look for it. Is it going to be under indices, if I'm not mistaken? I don't trade US oil, so I don't know how to look for that instrument. Creativity and learning up. Please help me. If you trade US oil, let me know. Let me know if you trade US oil. You can drop a message in the chat box. Let me know where I'm going to look at it. Look for it. I used to. Okay, why we are doing that? Let me look. Somebody said we should let's look at UX index. That's US index is DXY, right? Okay, so DXY is pulling back. DXY is actually pulling back right now, but don't forget that it's been bullish. It's actually been bullish, but then it's bearish now. As you can see, we have this pullback on this weekly time frame. So price seems to have top out around there. We have a top. Okay, energy. Okay, Joshua said, Joshua energy. Thank you. I'll look for it. I'll look for it afterwards. So a market open for if you trade UX index. If you ask me, I don't think dollar has stopped out yet. This is looking like we might still, but then in the intern, if you look at the weekly time frame, this pullback is a significant pullback. But the dollar index has been very stubborn. It has been very, very stubborn. If you look at some couple of weeks ago, we have this on the weekly time frame, we have this pullback, and then boom, look at this bullish engulfing candle. So for instrument like this, it's safe not to just try to be looking for tops. Sometimes you will just want to wait for it to bottom. Why he's doing what he's doing? Just wait for it. Just go and trade another instrument. If you look at what this thing has been doing for years, the dollar index, it's been super bullish. Oh. Look at that. This is a stupidly bullish trend. The dollar has been very strong. Look at, this is stupidly bullish. You see that? It's stupidly bullish. So we just have pullbacks. So what it's doing now, what the dollar index is doing now is just pullbacks. Just know that if you are selling the dollar index, you are taking a risk. Like I said earlier, if you are selling it, you are actually counter trending. You are counter trading. You are trading the counter trend. Yeah, that's what you are doing. So if you are informed, even though if you are selling, you also make money. But at the back of your mind, you know this is what I'm doing. That's the difference between you and someone that is not informed. All right. So it's the same idea for every instrument. It's the same idea. The reason why, and that's why you can see that I can analyze all these instruments. So if you go to for the dollar index, if I see there's already a pullback, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's say I see price if price do this, if I see price do this week for the dollar index, come toward this area, and I see a massive pullback, then I'll be taking a sell. Then my stop loss will be above this area. Okay. But I don't trade the dollar index, so I'm just giving a trading idea. Or another way some people trade, if you want to counter trade, is to wait for price to. Another thing you can do, and that's why when you have a very strong instrument, you don't even want to do counter trading, is that they do what is known as you do a counter trend like this, a counter trend line like this. This is another way you can trade an instrument like this. All right, and then you notice that price has broken this counter trend. So normally after each break of a counter trend, what price does is that price will come back and test this counter trend and then continue to the downside. So right now the dollar index seems to have bottom, so you want to wait for it to push back before you sell. But don't forget that as an informed trader, if you are trading it, if you are selling the US, if you are selling the dollar index, you are actually taking a risk. All right, so let's check the US oil. I think I will be then. Before you guys go, there's an investment opportunity I'm quickly going to talk about for those that are based in the US. If you are based in the US, if you're on the call, I'm going to be talking about this investment opportunity. This investment opportunity by far has been one of the best investment opportunity in the US. I just stumbled upon it and I'm also invested in it. Is as you know, if you're in the group, I'm certified right now in the US as a financial professional in the US, and then I have license to operate in all the 52 states of the United States. All right, and also I also have license to operate in Canada. All right, and in Puerto Rico. So for those that are based in the US right now, I'm focused on just on the US market. If you are based in the US and you're on the call, you can shoot me a mail. You can actually shoot me a mail at Adelola at tradersabroad.com. Or if you're in the group, if you're in the Telegram group or in the WhatsApp group, you can shoot me a mail too. Okay. Also, if you are, so that I can show you this instrument. This instrument that I'm talking about is an instrument that the top 5% in the US are heavily invested in, and it's been around for over 200 years. A lot of people don't know about it. So I'm going to be showing you, and it compounds. I'm just going to share a snippet about it. And for those based in Nigeria or anywhere you are, I'm seeing some people from Ghana. Anywhere you are, if you have relatives in the US that you want them to take advantage of this instrument, you can refer them to me. For each person you refer to me, any of even probably your friends and family that refer to me, and they get on board, I'm going to be giving that person $70 per person. So for example, let's say you now refer 100 people. That means just do the math. 70 times 100. That's 7,000. I mean, if you're looking for money to trade, so that's another opportunity you can get money to trade though. So before we go, I'll quickly show you what that instrument, how it compounds. You see the power of the way it compounds. It's an index fund, one of the best index fund in the US for over 200 years. And I'm heavily invested in it too. The truth is, as a trader, one of the things you want to do, some people ask me, why do you trade Bitcoin? Why are you trading Forex? Why are you trade NASDAQ, you trade gold? As a professional trader, one of the things you want to learn as you grow is that you want to find a way to edge. It's called edging. We call it edging in the trading space. That means you are not only your money is not only in one market. The reason that is because if something goes wrong in a particular market, right? In the other market will sustain you for the meantime before that market finishes its correction. As a professional trader, I don't have any other thing that I do than this, right? So that's why I'm spread. I'm evenly spread. And if you ask real people, real traders, that they will tell you that's the way to go. If you are just starting, please just focus on one. Like I mentioned in last class, focus on one instrument, please, until you master it. Give it 1 year, 2 years. When you have mastered it, then you can now start branching out. All right. Well, somebody say, what's the minimum investment capital? Well, if you are interested, just shoot me a mail. And this opportunity is just for those based in America, please. It's not for any other. It hasn't come to Nigeria yet. It's just for those based in America. So if you have somebody that is based in America, you can refer them to me. All right. And when they get on board, once you refer them to me, I'll note it down. As soon as they get on board, I'll shoot you $70. All right. So my mentorship, just join the somebody is asking my mentorship, just join our Telegram group or our WhatsApp group. All right. So moving on, let's quickly check. I want us to quickly. I'm going to be dropping our WhatsApp group, the free link, and the Telegram group in a bit. So let's quickly look at US oil. This is US oil, right? I don't trade US oil. So that's why somebody just say we should look at it. I mean, this been selling, we've been having these pullbacks. I'm checking the weekly time frame. I want to check the overall direction of the market first. So one of the things you want to do, you want to check the overall. This one is neither here nor there. Anyways, it's been in a bullish trend for some time. This has been a bullish trend for some time. So, but we're having this pullback. It's selling now. As you can see on this, even on this monthly time frame, it's been bearish. It's been bearish for some time now. See this channel? It's been bearish for some time now. And the previous month, you look at this nice reversal candle for this is actually April. So looking for a selling opportunity right now is not bad for US oil. As you can see, the May has just started and we already have this strong bearish candle, pardon me. So if you look at the weekly time frame, but then don't forget that this is a bullish instrument. If you look at the monthly time frame, you see that it's been bullish for some time. So normally you pull back, form support, and then boom. Look at that. Look at this pullback. Look at this pullback. Form support, and then we went to the upside. So if you are a student of market structure, you don't want to get trapped. You don't want to get trapped. But right now we have a pullback. We're having this correction. So if you go to the daily time frame, you see that we're having this correction. So we just broke structure. You notice that we just broke structure. For US oil, just broke structure a little bit. It has not even closed below. So this is not, doesn't broke structure to the down. It hasn't broken the support, this last support. It has already broken structure. It broke, this is the first structure it broke, yeah? The first one. The second one. So one thing you will notice that after each break of structure, like I mentioned during the market structure training, is that after each break of structure, this is what you have. Look at that. It broke structure and then pull back. You see that? So after each break of structure, what do you expect? If market is bearish, you expect a pullback, right? And then you sell. As you can see, it broke structure again. Then we have this pullback, and then boom. So right now we are sitting on a support. There's a support here. So what you want to do, don't jump on a sell yet. You don't want to jump on a sell yet. If you look at this structure, this one I have here, you see that now we are printing a sell structure, which is you see that this a higher low. So that this low right here is higher than this low, and then we now have a lower low. This low is lower than this low. So right now, what you want to do, because it's sitting on a very strong support, you want to wait for it to either pull back. You want to wait for it to pull back and form a reversal candle, and then you sell, or you want to wait for it to break out structure again before you start taking your sell. All right. So quickly, let me show you the power of compound interest that this instrument has been doing. The one I mentioned before. Somebody said we check Euro GBP. Then after Euro GBP, maybe we'll be calling it a day. I want to show you. I actually want to show you guys something. Give me 1 minute to share my screen. I want to share my screen again. All right. So I'm going to be showing you how that instrument works. The instrument I was talking about, compound, what it does is that it does compound interest, and it's been around in the US for over 200 years. So I just got on board with them also, and I'm also taking advantage of it. What it does that it helps you to protect your money, and it has performed better than so many instruments in the US for many years. And also another thing is that you can even leave it for your children, okay, when you pass on. So it also has that part where you can leave it for your children when you pass on. So quickly, let's look at what this instrument does. It does if you look at what Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands is earning, he who doesn't pay for it. So I'm just going to run it quickly through it. Then I'll go over Euro GBP and I'll call it a day. So basically, if you look at what this instrument does, it compounds. So we're going to look at the difference between simple interest and compound interest using this instrument. Let's say Mr. A and Mr. B started the year with year one, started this investment with $110,000 at the beginning of the investment. Let's see what it does at the end of, let's say in the next 10 years. Let's see what it does in the end, after 10 years. You can see the power of compound interest. While Mr. A is still at 100% return, this Mr. B is already at 159%. Yes, 159% returns already on this investment. Okay. And like I said, this is a highly regulated instrument. It's highly regulated in the US, and in all the states of the United States. Okay. And IRS also the IRS also approve of it. And then also it also gives you tax benefits. Okay. So if you like I said, if you have somebody in the United States, just refer them to me. For each person that you refer, you get a referral bonus of $70 per person. All right. So in year 20, let's check what year 20. You see what you have: 672%, $672,000 from $110,000. If you go further down, why Mr. A is at $400,000? This guy is already at $1.7 million in 30 years. In 40 years, this guy is already at 4.5 million. You see the difference? So that's the power of compound interest. It's an amazing power. All right. So let's move on. I'm gonna move on to okay, somebody said we should look at Euro GBP. So we look at Euro GBP. Euro GBP is one of the instruments that I really hate. I don't like that instrument. It's a very crazy instrument. It doesn't trend. It's one of the most indecisive instruments I've ever seen. It's always doing yama yama. And before, so I stopped trading it. I just stopped trading it. The wahala is too much. It doesn't always break out on time. Look at all the nonsense that he did around there. This was in okay, I'm on 4-hour time frame. If you go to the higher time frame, I mean, I like to trade around the higher time frame. Look at the nonsense this instrument was doing for so many months. I was trading around this area. I remember I was dropping it on the group. If you remember, if you're in the group, you would have seen me drop it. After a while, I just dump it because the wahala is too much. Look at for this month of February. Look at what he didn't really do much. Look at what he did in March also. Now he's pulling back. So, well, it has formed support around there. So it's pulling back. So I think it's buying right now. But for the overall trend, let's check. Let's check for the overall trend. So guys, quickly before we round up, for our weekly live market analysis that we'll be looking at, please, which days do you want us to pick? I'm looking at Mondays. I'm looking at either Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. The issue I'll be having right now is because of time difference. So I'm thinking probably we're doing a little bit of London and a little bit of New York session. All right. So I'll let you know tomorrow, Monday, if we'll be taking if we'll be having a live session for Tuesday trading. I'll let you know. I'll drop the link on the group if you are going to be having that live session. All right. So for Euro GBP is still so much around support area. If you look at the weekly time frame, it seems to have it kept bouncing off around this area. So if I'm looking for a buying opportunity, if I'm trading it, I'm not trading it. But if I'm trading it, if I see price pull back, around this area, form a support, I'll jump on a buy. If I see price do this, play around this area and form a support again, then I'll jump on a buy. All right, it seems that it's pushing back. But then let's see the overall trend first before the overall trend in a while has been bearish. Has been bearish actually. But then it has broken this channel. It's broken this channel actually. So, but then as long as this resistance holds, look at this strong candle on this weekly time frame. This is still a bearish trend. If you look at this is still a very, very strong bearish trend. Right? This is still bearish. But then in the interim, if you are buying, you just know that you are counter trading. You are going against the trend. You are going against the major trend. That's what you are doing. So then you want to be careful. Okay. All right. So Euro GBP. So that's Euro GBP. All right. So that's it. I don't know if anybody has any other thing. If you have not joined our community, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Ensure you do so. Also, make sure you also like this video. Okay, before you leave this tonight, ensure you subscribe. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. All right. So during the week, we'll be looking at trades also. If you found value in this mini trading that we have today, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, we'll be continuing our free training for market structure. We'll be looking at the next training we'll be having is algo market structure. It's a very interesting part of market structure that will help you. Algo market structure. Okay, somebody said Tuesday and Thursday is okay. Okay, Emmanuel. Another person say Wednesday. Okay. All right. So Tuesday, the reason why I'm excluding Mondays, on Mondays, market is still trying to find direction most times. Not every time, but say 90% of the time. On Monday, you see that market direction is not, you won't really see the proper direction until probably New York session. So most times, not every time, say 90% of the time. So let's use that one to probably watch what the market will do. Then probably we're doing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, or probably Tuesday and Thursday. All right. Don't forget, if you are based in US, shoot me a mail at adelola@tradersabo.com. Okay, so that I can walk you through this amazing opportunity. Trust me, you'll be shocked, by what I will share with you. It's an amazing opportunity. All right. And if you have somebody here in the United States that you want us to talk, just you can link them with me. Either you shoot me a mail or you tell them to shoot me a mail themselves. Okay, then I can also put them through. And if you refer somebody in the US to me and they get on board, you get $70. Either way you want to collect it. If you want to collect it via Naira, I can credit your Naira account. If you want me to send you USDT, I can credit you via USDT, any of the two. All right. All right. So good night, everybody. All right. So okay, let me look for some people are saying that I'm not dropped. Let me drop the Telegram link. If you have not joined our Telegram group, can I find this one? Where will I look for it? Oh, give me a minute. I'm looking for the link. I'll find the link. All right, I'm going to drop the link. Give me 1 minute. I think that's a better way to. So you can join our Telegram group. Before we go, let me quickly drop the link. Okay, give me 1 minute. Wait. Okay. All right. So you can use that link to join our Telegram group. All right. So I'll see you guys on the inside, and then during the week we will be doing. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway this week for people that I think I have some people. Amos. Oh no, it's not Amos. One guy that's been shooting me a message since. So just send me a mail. You know yourself, you be send me a mail for a message for some time. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway for people for I'm not decided what it's going to be, Sha. Probably sometime this week. All right. So see you guys. Have a beautiful week. Good night. Bye.